Hi, I'm back. Okay, first things first, I did not post last week for the first time in the 8 months that I've been doing this, and it's because I was so overwhelmed. Like, there were so many things going on in my life for the past few weeks because I went back to uni and I'm moving out, just like seeing my entire life fit inside three massive backpacks was hard. There were just many things that were changing. Also, like my birthday had been really recent, and I was like, what does that mean for me? What does it mean in my life? What have I done? It was just chaotic. But I'm just telling you this to let you know that things we see on social media about people are like the best parts of their lives. It really is not like that. Like, out of cameras, life gets chaotic for everyone, and change is always happening, and that makes you feel completely out of place and lost in life from time to time, and that's normal. So after that long as fuck intro, let's start talking about change and how it makes you feel completely lost. I'm here talking about a lot of things, but I feel very lost as well. So if you're feeling lost in life in general, you're not alone. I kind of have an idea of where I want my life to go, sort of. I mean, I got projects and hobbies I want to maintain for now. Like this, I'm on my career that I chose and I love it. And I feel like every day I like it a little bit more, even though sometimes I kind of like don't. But overall, I do like it a lot. But I can't take off this feeling that I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, how the fuck are we supposed to know where life is going? None of us can take a little sneak peek into the future and see how everything's going to turn out. So it's normal to feel scared, especially because we are not talking about, I don't know, wearing an outfit and realizing that it's dirty and you can just pick something else. No, this is life. So it's normal to feel scared and lost in life because you know what? Life is scary. I get too caught up on my future. I try to just feel the present. Like, I just want to hold on to it because it's actually the only thing we have partially on our control. And I think that's why I love to film and take pictures so much. It's kind of like a physical reminder of the moments when life felt right. I guess I'm just scared that at some point in the future I will not feel as good as I feel in my present, and I really don't think it's worth to spend my present worrying if it's already at least livable. Honestly, all I think is, you know what? Whenever I just feel too overwhelmed, I remind myself that the best thing I can do is just hold on to my present now and take control of the things I can right now and make the decisions I'm supposed to make right now. And as long as I do that, the future will eventually become the present. And I will be in as much control as I am right now, because I cannot control my future right now. So if I focus on my present, once the future becomes my present, I'm going to be a little bit in more control. And that's a little bit calming, and also it gives me this freedom to experience my present without feeling guilty or that scared. Like all of the things that are going to happen in the future are eventually going to become my present, and in that moment I will face them in the same way I'm facing life right now. And I don't know if that's reassuring for you, but it sure is for me. So I'm going to be honest with you, because now we are intimate. That's what we do here. That's how people can connect, by being honest. And you know what? I think this happens to a lot of us. I'm not only scared of my future, I'm not only scared of the things in my future, I'm also scared of leaving them, like getting old and aging and growing and time moving. I'm fucking terrified of that. Like, it's not only the fact that the future is full of so many variables that I can control, it's the fact that I'm so scared of getting old or older. And I mean, it's probably because I'm in my 20s. And I think this happens to a lot of people that are also under 20s, but not exclusively to the people that are in their 20s. So I'm going to share with you a lesson that I learned last week while I was putting all of my life inside backpacks and boxes. Or well, more than a lesson, it was more of like a series of thoughts that I unlocked, and they kind of helped, especially in that birthday existential crisis that comes with being a year older. Maybe it can help you as well. Here's the thing. We are scared of our future because we are scared of things that we can't control, of things going wrong. We are scared of breaking up with our partners and having to face the death of our loved ones and just life going wrong. We don't know how life is going to turn out in the future. And if someone told us, you know what, your life is going to be perfect and everything's going to be alright, we probably wouldn't be scared because we have our future safe. But I'm going to tell you this. Good moments are going to be constant in everyone's life. You can count on that. The bad moments are temporary as much as the good moments are. And that means that even if you're going through a bad moment, and will go through bad moments in the future, the good moments will always come back. So that's a little bit reassuring, right? It at least can give you some motivation to just keep on living. Like, there are so many good things awaiting for you in the future. But years don't come back. Years just pass. How am I supposed to not be scared of that? Because I'm gonna have my good moments. I'm going to keep on having them until I die. But my time, what do I do with that? And I'm not telling you this to try to make you feel scared or anxious. I'm just pointing it out because that's the lesson I learned. Time is not lost. Time is traded. And I think the peace of mind comes with realizing what are we trading our time with. And this is not about not wasting your time, just be productive all the time. No, none of those things. While I was putting my life inside bags and boxes, I saw so many things from my past I completely forgot I had. I saw letters, I saw pictures, I saw clothes I haven't worn in a year or more. And I realized I've changed so much, but I like it. Right now, I'm living my life in a version of myself that I like, or at least that I like better than the version of myself I was before. And I realized, well, I wouldn't have become this version of myself if it wasn't for time and the experiences that come with living. And I thought, well, yes, I'm going to grow older and I'm going to age. That's inevitable. But this is the thing. Just think about the amount of things about yourself that are hidden in the future. What if life is about experiencing it through as many versions of yourself as you can? Because, yes, we just live one life, but we don't live it from the same perspective. And I think that's a little bit exciting about growing up, just discovering which type of clothes I'm going to like in the future, or which type of foods I'm going to all of a sudden start liking in the same way that, well, when I was little, I used to hate beer, but now I love it. What if there are other things that now I hate, but I am going to enjoy in the future? And how many more cats am I going to have? And which other people I'm going to meet and love? And how many more lessons could I possibly learn? And how many more places could I visit? And overall, just how many versions of myself could there be awaiting for me in the future? Or not even versions of myself, but how many ways could I possibly improve myself? And like, how many new things about myself could I possibly unlock in the future? I think that makes aging a little bit more exciting, because the time that passes by is actually not time wasted, is time exchanged. You exchange it for experiences and knowledge about yourself and the world. And you know what? I think it's a fair trade. Because if we are only going to live once, then we should definitely live as fully as we can. And we can only do that by learning things and experiencing things. And well, those things take time, but it's worth to trade your time for a life that you are actually living, and to do that until you die. Because what else are we supposed to do when we are alive if not live? So if you ever feel lost, or you feel like you've lost your purpose or your reason to live, think about all of the mysteries about yourself that are yet to be discovered in the future, and think about the fact that you still have this opportunity to experience life through a different and more mature and probably better lens. And that's something you deserve. You deserve to exchange your time of existence with as many things as you can, with as many experiences as you can, and as much knowledge about yourself and about life that you can get. You deserve that. So even if you feel lost right now, remember that you still have so much time to trade for answers and for experiences, and you are going to be alright. Just enjoy the things that you have right now, and remember that as long as you have time, like as long as you're alive, just enjoy and learn as many things as you can right now. And remember that as long as you're alive, you will always have the chance to keep on living great things. And life will not always feel this way. Life will not always feel bad. Like, even if you feel lost right now, you can still exchange your time for answers, and that's something that is worth it. And I also think that one of the reasons why we are so scared of the future, and why feeling stuck or lost in life is so overwhelming is because we doubt our own ability to adapt to changes. But think about this. Isn't that what we've been doing all of our life? Just adapting to things and adapting to changes and finding ways to just leave. Listen to me. I have no idea what's going on in your life, and even less do I know what's going to happen in your future, but I know this. There are still so many moments in which you're just going to laugh until your stomach hurts as if you've just done an ab workout. And there are still so many shows you are going to fall in love with, and so many songs you are going to discover, and so many people you are going to meet and fall in love with. And if you feel lost right now, remember that if you are experiencing this moment, it's because you have the ability to adapt to any situation that happens in your life, and that's not going to change in the future. In fact, it's just going to get better, because that ability is one of the things you are going to trade for your time. You're just going to improve your ability to adapting and finding solutions. So just take a deep breath. Remember that we're actually never going to have our life figured out, and just try to enjoy it a little bit. If you feel lost right now, just take a deep breath and enjoy the moment, you know? If you have no idea where you're going, just enjoy feeling lost. Enjoy whatever you have right now. You will find your way back. You always do.